Some quick movement happening, and I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if... Let's see. Let's figure it out. Hi, my name's Tapainga. I do tarot. I want to give you a general reading. This is TikTok. Only take it if it resonates. We have the Five of Swords and then the Ace of Cups coming out with the Four of Cups along with it, with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, Five of Cups at the bottom, or Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Seven of Swords behind that. This feels like you're very closed off to any sort of love. 3-3 on the timer. And it feels like a fear of sabotage and abandonment. And just kind of going into like throwing up your walls. I don't know what's happened. This feels very closed off. Ignoring love altogether. Very harsh. Left out in the cold type of energy here. Seven of Swords can talk about betrayal, can talk about deception, it could be self-sabotage. But this feels like you are very closed off. Yep. What else do we need to hear, Spirit? What does this collective need to hear? Yeah, you are very in your independence era. You were like, F some love because I'm not about it. You were like closed off completely to it. And I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing or a bad thing at the moment. It may be a good thing for right now, and it feels like kind of like defensive mechanisms popping up, but it's like you are focused solely on you. Your independence, your abundance, your care, closed off to the rest of the world. Anything else? Yeah, Emperor, the Emperor energy. This is divine masculine, doesn't have to be gender specific. Gender's not attached to the cards. We embody both masculine and feminine qualities within ourselves. So it's like you're taking a step back. You're putting on your like stoicism face, is kind of what I'm getting. And you're reserving yourself. You're being very reserved with yourself. Holding back in your strength. And it's not like you're not like hermiting or anything like that. That's not really what you're just focused on in your happiness, like your cups, focused on your cups, no one else's, and not necessarily like in a mean sort of way, but you're making yourself the priority. Yeah. Whoa. There's that fast-paced energy coming out. And then we have the Empress. So it could be divine counterparts, doesn't have to resonate. Again, we embody both qualities. But it's this balance coming in. And it's like, I'm seeing like a power tower. And I heard that term recently, and I forget the name of the reader that I was watching that said it, power tower. But this is very much like explosion of energy, explosion of you. And I'm not getting it in like a negative light. What is this? And it can be, but you're moving on from it. There could have been like a major tower moment that you just went through, but it's like everything's about to blow up for you. And I don't say that in a negative light. 333 on the timer, which talks about growth and expansion. This is expanding. And it's because you were focused on yourself and your growth. Interesting. I don't know what that is. But we have commitment coming through. We can also talk about and another fast-paced energy card, and it's been all in divine timing because we have the Temperance card here. You've been taking action on your inspirations. So we have the Six of Swords. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Whew. Okay, Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters, leaving any sort of like harsh times behind. Not any sort of. You're going to have like conflictual things that pop up in the future. That's going to happen. It's life. But you're like moving more towards peace and serenity, balance. And then Justice card, karmic balance, Knight of Wands, taking action on your inspirations, new adventures, new beginnings. This is very much fueled by your passions and your creative endeavors, your ambitions. We have the Hierophant again at the bottom of the deck. This can talk about like a higher level of learning. You could have been like going to school, getting a degree, furthering your education, whether that's in like traditional school form or like knowledge educational form, or like yourself, or like reaching out to like a mentor of sorts. Eight of Wands, again, it's like a quick development, quick change. Anything else? I just saw 4, 5, 6 on the timer, so progress, movement forward. 5 of Pentacles. This can talk about like feeling like abandoned and left out when you're like in the cold. And you saw that. Interesting. And you put in the work. Okay, so 5 of Pentacles. Again, this can talk about financial loss. This can talk about feeling left out in the cold, abandoned, fear of abandonment, but kind of being left to fend for yourself. And then we have the Hanged Man coming out with the Strength card. You saw it differently. You saw it as an opportunity. You held your strength. You went to work. You started working on yourself and your independence and your growth and your abundance and your prosperity, your self-care. You put in the work. You've been working very diligently. The World card, closing out chapters, starting new beginnings. This is achievements. Travel could be involved as well. Doesn't have to resonate. Completions. Yeah, you went through like a rebirth. Oh, wow. Generational stuff. Okay, Death card doesn't represent literal death. Talks about major awakenings, rebirths, major transformations. Yep. 10 of Pentacles, abundance, prosperity. This is the epitome of success. Whatever success is to you, this can talk about generational stuff. And then we have the Moon card, and this can be something that's kind of hidden. And I just split the deck, like I dropped the deck and I split it, and it's the 2 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands talks about victory, success, new opportunities coming in. Could be revolving like romantic relationships or soul connections or aligning with your higher self. Yeah, new opportunities are coming in. You've persevered through the heartbreak. That could be attached to anything. It's like you've blocked yourself off with any kind of like self-sabotaging beliefs or deceptive energies around you. You've kind of like isolated yourself from those energies, whether, again, that's internal or external. It's kind of what we were getting in the beginning. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, the 3 of Swords, and then the 9 of Wands. And this is like, you can go, like, you could be going through some sort of heartbreak. Again, whether that's attached to our finances and our earthly matters with the Pentacles here, or heartbreak. Hold on one second. Sorry, Olivia was sleeping and started having a bad dream. Okay, going back to this. Persevering. This is the Wounded Warrior card. You've been through the heartbreak, you've been through the trials, you've been through the tribulations. Whatever has hurt us, like, you have went through it and persevered and like still stood your ground. I don't even want to say like stood your ground. Like you didn't give up hope. You still pushed through. And again, it's like you've detached yourself from any sort of like deceptive energies. Again, internal or external. We have Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is being stable and secure within yourself, knowing what you bring to the table. Gender aside, female, male, non-binary. King of Swords. This can be very like logical type of thinking, planning. Interesting. We have the Devil with the Knight of Cups coming out. Someone could be regretting how they treated you in the past because of this. And I don't know if that's relevant or not, but with the Devil coming out, this can be like manipulative opportunities. Manipulative opportunities? Weird. Okay. Manipulative energies, or like addictions, shadow side self. This could be internal again. But with it coming out with the Knight of Cups, I feel like someone's coming in to apologize for their toxic tendencies. Especially because we have the Judgment card and then the 5 of Cups coming out in the sideways position. When things come out sideways, I see it as the current energy that's currently shifting. Someone could have walked away from you. I don't know what this is. But someone could be coming back in to apologize with this, like having an apology, wanting to make amends. And that's up to you to use your discernment and to judge that. Really, I feel like it's like this form of a regret. Like someone could have been harsh with their words, and like this could have been a long time coming. I'm about to run out of time. I don't even know what I've said at this point. I feel like it's kind of been all over the place. But I know that you were focused on growing you and your abundance and your prosperity, and like that's expanding and you're receiving some sort of karmic balance from that. I think that's all that I have. If it resonated, please interact with these buttons. If you want to, let me know what's going on. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, please check out my website, tapaingadoestarot.com. Please be aware of scammers. I'm never going to reach out to you and ask you for money. Scammers do that, not me. I love you. Check me out on the tube and the gram as well. Yep, I think that's it. Have a great day. I love you. Bye.